Welcome back, folks. Jason here, the Ginger Warrior Cycling Club, and this is stage 5 of the Zwift Games Mountain Mash, which is the epic KOM in reverse, 5 clicks of climbing. This is my second Zwift video upload and the second time I've done the epic, but it'll be the first time I'm going backwards. So this is a different type of challenge. As there's 5 clicks of climbing, Zwift have thrown a bit of a spanner in the works, as this is going to be a different type of race. I'm from the South Wales valleys. We grew up with mountains all around us, and due to that I do love a good hill. So I'm looking forward to this one, as I think as a cyclist it's the hills where you can really challenge yourself. For those of you who watched my first video, you know how much I said I've been loving Zwift. It's had a great positive impact on my health and fitness. My heart rate, which I've had problems with in the past, I can only currently describe as athletic. Enough of my ramblings, let's get into this race. Normally Zwift races have a spicy start. Not sure how this one is going to be with it being uphill, but let's go. And there you'll see there's people pushing straight off the front. A lot of ride-ons at the start there, but there's a mini group who are ahead of this front pack. So it's going to be really important to stick with this front group, pushing almost 300 watts here to make sure I don't get dropped from them. We're a little bit back, but I think we're with them here. And we're coming around this first bend. There's 122 in this field, so it's a very sizable group. I haven't really predicted where I'd be looking to finish, but you'd like to hope you finish in the top 25%. So there's about 12, maybe 15 riders here, but as you can see on the small screen on the map in the top, everybody's in a long little string. So I think everyone's sort of together at the moment. You got these pushing in the front. There's 2, 4. There's about 6 of us. Yeah, I'm 5th there. Let's see how this goes before we get into the incline. Let's have a look at this field here. It's getting a nice group in front here. Oh, and there's another youngster in the pack here. Not a toddler this time, but a teenager, 12 years old. And what's he doing on the Zwift? He should be out climbing trees. But I suppose it's better than being stuck on Xbox or a PlayStation. But he's actually doing some activity. It's good to see. Not I'm against gaming. I do like the old Xbox myself, but what happened with the graphics there then? Zwift went a bit bonkers. But here we are. We're coming up round the first incline. There's a 5%, 6. I bet I'm out of the saddle here. 13% incline. It's pushing my trainer to his max. I think you can only go to 14. And well, here we are. We're third here, coming up the first incline. I say the first incline, but this is actually an incline all the way. This is going to be going uphill now till the end of the race, which is 4.8 click away. So it's going to be a nice little challenge for everyone here in the field. I give all you listeners a break now, and you just sit back, watch the action, and listen to the tunes.
Destroy the Empire!
The incline keeps going. We're at 8%, pushing almost 300 watts, but my heart rate, if I'm looking at that now when I'm riding, I gotta be concerned it's needing its maximum. I'm at 170. We're in 11th in the field, 8th. And yes, it's gonna be a tough old race, so let's just keep going, Ginger Warrior. Dig in. Let's dig in, son. You're gonna need to, because we're not even 5 minutes into this race, and my heart rate's at 170. I seem to be at the head of this second pack, just behind the front group, pulling along about 3 or 4 riders here. Let's see what power I can give. I'm only a low 200, so these are gathering around me, and I think they're going to drive on past me. Well, this is right spread out now. Any aspirations I had of winning must surely be forgotten about. So out in the front here, 32-second gap. It's the 12-year-old. What's he doing? I said he should be climbing trees, but he's ripping them up here. He's at the front of the field. There's a 32-second gap to myself. Then there's a 10-second to another 8, 9. Yeah, so it's the field split up here, and I think the best I can hope for is to come in the top 15. But with a long way to go. It's 3.7 click, and we're still at 9%. Yeah, so I mentioned my heart rate earlier, and thankfully it's no longer a concern. We can see it's settled down to a steady 171. Hopefully I'm not looking at that when I'm giving it almost 300 watts up here. It's got to be an obvious concern, considering there's maybe 2/3 of the race to go. And it looks like there's myself and 2 other riders are sort of settled into a pace together. We've got Giannieri, Italian, and then there's a German rider, Bendel, just out in front, another German just behind. They're trying to push on here. I should hopefully try and stick with them, because I don't think you get much drafting effect uphill, but it still definitely does help, even if it's just psychologically. But I'm pushing on. Go on, Ginger Warrior, give it what for. Go on, bit of oomph up, yeah. Show them what you got. And these 2 German riders, Bendel and HL, they're pushing away from us here. They got a second gap. Are they going to just go off into the distance? Everyone seems to be dropping me. Back in 11th. I'm going to have to give it some oomph here to stay with these. I don't want to drop behind this pace here. Up out of the saddle in the game. I don't know if I've been doing that in reality, maybe my thighs are on fire. Zwift here tell me to close the gap. I'm trying, but the gap is growing. And we can see Bendel there off, he's still a second, but there's a group of about 5 or 6 in front of me and sitting in 11th. If we look at the map in the top left, we're at 8%, and there's a big string of riders all the way back. It's like a big snake. And I'm here on well, I've been dropped, I think, from this group. Have I got it in me to bridge this gap? I might feel I have in my head, but I'm thinking my heart rate is begging to differ. I'm at 171 now, my watts in the low 200s, and someone else going to come and take me. Guarnieri, the Italian rider, he's on my shoulder, yeah? Is he going to push past, or is he going to drive me on? Looks like he's driving me on, but there's a 4-second gap to Bendel in front, and we're coming up to the halfway mark. 2.6 click to go. And this now is where it's going to start to get difficult, and you really have to start digging in. My heart rate's coming down a little, on nose back up to 170. But we're looking at this now, we're halfway in. You're thinking, oh, I'm at the halfway point. But the reality is you're going uphill, and it's going to feel like you still got 2/3 of the race to go. You really got to try and push in. Now, Bendel, I can see him there in the distance, but he got 3 seconds, 4 seconds on me. It's going to be difficult here, as I said, to try and stay in the top 15, but it's got to be the aim. Just keep pushing. Oh, and he's giving a bit of unfair past me, the Italian rider, and he's going off into the distance. I could have tried to use him to bridge the gap, but that chance is gone. Looks like we're coming up to a bit of a brow of a hill. We're going to be down it a little bit here. It looks like they're going off into the distance, and the gap is going to increase because I'm not sitting on them. 6 seconds to Bendel now. Coming downhill, -6, -8, -9. I should really be laying off the watts. What am I doing pedaling? Stop pedaling, Ginger Warrior. Okay, my watts are coming down. So yeah, my watts have come down, but maybe I'm listening to my errors in my last race when I laid off too much. The schoolboy error, it cost me. But yeah, we back up now, 10% incline. He's up out of the saddle, go on, bit of oomph up here, 250 watts. Heart rate, oh, it's dropped to 165. That downhill must have helped. Hey, who's passing me there? KK, he's making a mockery of me. Bendel, oh, we're catching on him. He's only a second now. Yeah, we're back in this little group just behind the front pack. The front pack, Collins is 26 seconds. The 12-year-old can't even see him. He's so far in front. Someone's got a minute on the field. That's incredible. 2 click to go. And I'm on the front of this little pack at the back, yeah, in 9th. Up out of the saddle, obviously giving it some oomph. And my heart rate's through the roof. It's back to 174, 173. How am I going to bring this down? I should be hitting my fan here now on 3, not on this usual setting of 1. For those of you who are interested in the fan, I got myself the Vac Master of Amazon. It was 100 quid, and it is an absolute beast. It blows that air right at you. If I had hair, it'd blow it off. And you know, if it was autumn time, you could use that in the back garden. You could blow your leaves all around the garden with it, because it is an absolute beast, as I've said. And I'd highly recommend that. It's it's the best item I've bought to date since cycling. People say cycling's expensive, but as I said in my last video, it got set up for 600 quid. You know, all the subscriptions that people pay for Netflix, Spotify, and all the rest of it, you knock a few of them off and stop buying those expensive coffees, and you can get yourself the Zwift setup in your living room. But back to the race here now, and 1.7 click to go, because we're coming to the end. Heart rate's still at 171. Bender, who I was keeping an eye on earlier, he's 4 seconds behind, and KK, the Japanese rider, is 3. I'm pushing 3.5 watts per kilo there. I must be having a second wind there, because I can see the finishing is in sight. Whatever happens now in this last 1.6 click, I think I have to be happy with my efforts here. Heart rate 174. It's going 10 to the dozen. But I think I'm going to have to be happy with my finish here, wherever I come. I'm 9th at the moment in this strong field of 122. If I can finish in this top 10, it'd be tremendous. Jay-Z, what are you doing? Oh, he's on a Tron. He's obviously climbed a few mountains in Zwift. Bender is 4 seconds, and KK is 4 also. But Jay-Z's come past me. He's got a second on me, and I'm pushed me back to 10th position. But as I said, if I can finish around there, that's a gallant effort. And we're 1.3 click to go. Hey, who's this in my tail? Someone drafted me here. I'm not going to be able to shake him off. Team NZ, he's from the Netherlands, Ansems, and he's passing me here on this 5% incline. Now you can see Bender on my tail as well, and KK, they're grouping up on me here. Who's burst through but then the camouflage top? He's giving it what for? Going off into the distance. That was KK. He's saved a bit of energy for this final kilometre. And we're all strung out here. I'm back in 12th now. Just need to dig deep. Heart rate's below 170. That's got to be a good sign. And yeah, let's keep going. Up out of the saddle. That's it. Come on, push. You got to click in a bit to go. It's all good. The pain will stop soon. Just don't give up. Dig in and keep going.
I've been finding the time to be bored out of my mind. I've been working for days. I don't have the time to play your kind of parlay. So won't you come home soon? Won't you come home soon?
If I have true aspirations of finishing in the top 10, I'm going to need to start to do something about it. Come on, we got 800 click. Oh, we're passing KK. He's maybe blown up. And we're back in the 10th. He's out of the saddle. Come on, Ginger Warrior, you got 800 click. Not 800 click, 800 meters. That'd be far if we had 800 click. We'd have no chance. Our heart rate is 173. Yeah. And what's happened here now? The Team NL, the Netherlands geezer, he's away. Ansons, he's off into the distance. And KK's coming back. maybe I spoke too soon. And Bendel here, he's 4 seconds behind us. I think he has to be the target. He done me up the hill earlier, and I'm back in front of him now. Let's keep pushing. We're 700 meters. That's all. This hill just keeps on and on. You can see here in the distance, it doesn't look good up ahead of you here. It's still 9%, I'm in 12th. Bendel, he's 2 seconds behind, and Team NL is 2 seconds in front. KK is a few seconds ahead of that. So can I hold on to this 12th, or do I have aspirations of getting into the top 10? It always sounds better, top 10. But out of 122, even if we was in the top 40 or 50, it'd be a good effort. Simple creation back here on the tunes, and good times. I'm not so sure if it is good times. I don't think my thighs and my calves will agree with that, but there is only 500 to go. This brow of the hill up in front, that might be the last one. I'm the Netherlands geezer, he's having it. I've dropped him, and is he going to come back at me? We're 10%. Come on now, the pain shouldn't hurt. We're only 400 meters from the end. We're passing a sign, the castle is straight on. Just keep pushing. Bendel's on our tail, he's 2 seconds behind. Our watts are right dropping down. I gotta be feeling the pain here. 135. Bendel's, he's flown past me. He must have known I was targeting him, because he's nailed me. What am I gonna do about that? We less than 300. We're counting down, yeah? 250. My watts 250, or well, 230. Yeah, telling me to close the gap here. 200 meters. Have I got it in me to get this 11th spot back from Bendel? We coming into the final straight. Oh, this is exciting stuff here. 300 or watts. I'm thinking I can do it. Go on, you push for it. Go on. A bit of oomph by here now. The line is coming up. Have we got it? Can we do it? It's going to be a photo finish. Go on, Ginger Warrior. Come on. And it looks like he's pipped him there at the post. The mountain mash, route complete. Oh, and there you go. 11th spot. Bendel got done on the line. Let's go over to Zwift Power and see what the final results are. But that is a tremendous effort. I'm super happy there. This last race in the Zwift games, and a commendable effort. Well done, Ginger Warrior. Before we head over to Zwift Power, if we just look at who's finished first, it's the 12-year-old. He's taking a mickey out of us. 146 watts, 3.6 watts a kilo. That shouldn't be allowed. There's got to be an age limit. I can't see him being allowed in Zwift Power. If that result stands, I'm going to be right into Zwift. That is not fair. A 6-year-old, now someone who's 12, teen, it's just not right, is it? Come on, we're in our 50s. Give us a break. I don't know if you noticed then as well, but the rider in second place had even less watts than the 12-year-old, but still had 3.6 watts a kilo. It's not right, is it? How old was that second rider? 9? Are they weighing 40 key? It's not right, is it, Zwift? It gives a whole new meaning to sandbagging. They should be building sand castles, not sandbagging us. I've slogged my guts up that course. Happy with my effort, and then it's a bit demoralising to know that you've been robbed by a child. So, check in Zwift Power. Oh, I've come 5th. Pushed up from 8th to 5th. That's great. Look at that. How many was in the field? 122. So it's a tremendous effort. I'm feeling that I got a podium in me soon. The 12-year-old, he's finished first. They've allowed it to stand, 3.6 watts a kilo. Let's not get upset about that. It is what it is, but just feeling great about that race. It was a challenge, and I think what it proves is that Ron the boys love hills. So take it easy. If you like the content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.